this something that a lot of people ain't gonna have no answers for. I already know it. I already know it. Because with Canelo Alvarez, he's not gonna be held responsible when it comes to his career and everything else. At 23 years old, this man was at 171. And they were trying to figure out why he was doing catch weights and things in his career, rehydration clauses that was thrown around, which should have never been in there. But this right here, it's a nail in the coffin right here. All that talk about weight, snacking, all that stuff, it's over with. This dude was overweight and he was caught on something. Not overweight, but you know what I mean. Not overweight, but he was heavier than his opponents. And he's taking stuff in the past. Like, bro, as far as all that PED and weight talk, it's over with. Nobody really cared about that. Canelo proved that nobody cares about weight or PEDs. Nobody cares. Dude weighed 171 against Lara. 171. So, and this was what? He was 23 years old. So was he bigger than Triple G around that time? No way that dude should have been in the ring with Amir Khan. This dude was 171 and he fought Amir Khan after this. And this is not me trying to go at him or discredit him leading up to the fight, because I can never do that. It's what he's done already is already on paper. What I'm saying, I'm bringing balance to the force, because this right here, the other side about the Connie stuff and reporters pointing that out, I think those dudes are cowards, because why they not pointing this out? If they really do this the way they say they do this, let your work speak for itself. Don't be one-sided on everything. It's a lot of one-sided things on this Terence Crawford thing. It's too one-sided. I bet I ain't gonna have a lot of reaction to this. I bet money on it, because you know what time it is. They know what time it is. I'm going against everything. I'm going against the establishment when it comes to things like this. If they want to talk about it, they'll talk about it. Now, obviously, they didn't have no problem putting this up there on their tail of the tape. Everyone's seen this fight. They've seen this. You think people make a big deal about it? Absolutely not. That shows you right now that they're hypocrites and they care nothing about PEDs or weight. They don't care. They're just trying to make excuses for this guy and putting labels on somebody else. The easiest way that they can try to discredit Terence Crawford or make him look less than or put him on the same level as a Canelo when it comes to the negative stuff, they want to group him in with the same kind of, you know, things that go on in the sport. That's all bad. Because first he was too small. Yeah, obviously I can see that he's too small. I can see that. With the weight that Canelo is in this Lara fight, I can see why he's why that's a problem. I can see that. But why ain't nobody gonna bring this up? Benavidez, Haney, everybody in boxing has been talked about when it comes to this. Haney, Benavidez, everybody. Terence Crawford, Spence, all these guys they done brought up. This is a non-conversation at this point. Everything they said leading up to this about this guy's career hasn't been factual, bro. It hasn't been. It's at all. And y'all gotta realize Lara's still active right now. And where Lara fighting at? He was 31 right here when he fought Canelo. What weight class Lara fighting at now? Lara fighting at 160. 160. Y'all see that? 160. And this dude weighed in, what? And he brought in how many pounds? 16? And they brought this up last year when it came to other fighters. I'm just saying. Nobody cares about, Canelo proves that nobody cares about weight and PEDs. That's it. That's all it is to it. Canelo proves that. It's all Terence Crawford. Really ain't got nothing to say, man. I don't want to get on here and just bash people, but I just want to come over here and come across with this real quick, because like I said, the facts is the facts, bro. Ain't gonna never change. It's set in stone. I don't want to say nothing that can change eventually, so I just want to say something that won't never change. It will never change that he weighed 171 against Lara in 2014 11 years ago. That would never change.